Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Reassembly with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to our tiny little faction. In today's episode, I'm going to try and build a ship that actually works well. At the moment, I'm just not happy with this in the slightest, we keep on dying, and I actually went to record a video a moment ago, but it was really boring, because I couldn't really kill anything. I was just going from one station to the next, saving up a little bit of credit, and because of that, I have now unlocked some missiles, so hopefully the missiles will be a much needed boon to our designs. So that's exactly what we're going to be testing out right now. So the lasers, I'm going to just go ahead and remove. We're not going to use them at all, and by lasers, of course, I actually meant drones, but I saw the lasers on them and got a little bit confused. So we have these. Now these fire at 2 missiles per second, which is actually really quick for any missile. I can't think right now of a missile weapon that fires faster than this. I'm almost certain there is one, but I can't think where it was from, so I'll just pretend it doesn't exist. So what we're going to do is just quickly remove the side thrusters here, and we're going to extend the whole ship forwards, trying to keep the original pattern as much as possible. So let's do that. I really wish that was the right size for that, because that would make everything so much easier. But for now, I want that to connect to there. I'm under no illusion this is not going to be sturdy. All I want to make sure... Okay, that's terrible, because all that is connected to is the laser, so that's a really weak connection point. We don't really need it to be sturdy, like I'm saying. We just need it to be agile enough to get out of combat and into combat, to shoot the missiles and run as much as possible. We are going to be a hit-and-run vehicle, and pretty much nothing else. So these cost 30 each, so we can't really afford too many, and that's actually a lot bigger than I was expecting. We could put them like this, because the missiles do overlap in quite a glitchy way, and that would actually be perfectly fine. A bit vulnerable, but even so, that way we can volley from the side, which will actually look really cool, so let's stick with that. I really don't like the different shapes we've been given for this faction. It's just, you basically have to use this length of block, and it's really boring to try and use. As much as I'm terrible at building anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, but it would be nice if I had a little bit more choice, it must be said. You two can go there. Are they connected the same way? Yes, these are connected on the inside, those two are connected on the outside. That's amazing. Well, no, that one's connected to the outside. Yeah, that one's on the outside, that one's connected to the inside, that one's connected to the inside. Okay, then, that's equal at least. How are these actually off, anyway? How did that actually occur? Oh, because that going sideways isn't equal to 3 blocks. Well, that's weird, and I'll have to remember that when I'm building later. So how am I going to cap off this, then? I guess we can just put thrusters here. Just to help us move backwards. Or not. Wow, there's really little we can do there. So how about if I put this here, I put that there, do that. Okay, that looks slightly more natural, I suppose. I feel like until we're building really big ships, it's going to be difficult to really make these look great. But saying that, that could just be me as well, so let's just continue where we left off there. Something like that, and then in the middle here I would like these, or in this case the denial lasers. I think what we're going to need to do, as I kind of discussed last time, we need a mixture of the defense cannons and the lasers. Just having one or the other doesn't seem to be doing well, as they both have strengths and weaknesses. Having both of them should alleviate that somewhat. Do I want more missiles? Yes, I do. Where do I want the missiles? Everywhere. Okay, that helps. Well done, Lathrix. You there. And put a 2 there, a 2 there. See, I don't like that, because then it's not got the angle to it. Let's delete those 2. And there's nothing we can put there, and that's the problem. But what I would like is a couple more shields, as we are very vulnerable. And if we're doing a hit-and-run kind of tactic, actually having a shield is a great thing indeed. Okay, what I could do is remove this. Attach that there. Again, attaching to a weapon, not the smartest of choices, but let's just go with it for now. You two can go there. I know it's not connecting to the outside, but even so. Just connect to the shield, and that way. we can add a little bit of protection for the shield from the front. Okay, that actually worked out pretty darn well. Well done me. Let's pretend that was planned. Pretending is fun. No. Yes. Good enough. Okay, how many points do we have left? Not many. Could we afford one more of these? Yes. Okay, so... That's going to be difficult unless I do it like this. Is that equal on both sides? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I guess one way to tell is to do this. Yes, it is. Okay, then that way we can add one more missile to the front, and... Oh, that's not symmetrical now. Oh, that's... Complaining! Wait, how did I do... Oh, I was attached to the other block. I was actually not attached at all then in the end. It looks like a weird symbol, like I'm doing some form of satanic ritual. I'm okay with that. There we are. That's a lot of missiles, so... Here's hoping the missiles will actually be good enough. The question... This is actually a lot cheaper than I thought they were. Probably could afford it more. There we are. Okay, so now on 695. Put the missile back. Okay, so anything else we need to do? I don't think so. Let's test out these lovely missiles and see how they do. There. Okay, Gingerbread Man 3. Let's go. I said Gingerbread Man 3. Go. There we go. Save. And let's see how that does. Take just a second to regenerate. Oh, that's lovely. How come every time I do any faction, it ends up as missile spam? Oh, those missiles are very... Those missiles are very sluggish. In terms of turning, that's quite bad. Okay, we've lost a lot of control in comparison to the last Gingerbread Man. Yeah, I need to change the name. I can't keep on saying Gingerbread Man in all seriousness. It just sounds so weird. We are definitely killing things well. And we're not running out of energy either, which is fantastic. That was one concern. Ooh, that is bigger than I thought it was. That's bad. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, I thought that was just one of the plant faction. No, it's not. In any way. I thought I'd just run past it. However, if I looked at the map, I'd realise, oh look, there's an agent nearby as well. That's just... Ugh. Wow, look at that. Their turning is terrible on the missiles. So that'll be good against larger vessels, but against smaller ones, I'm thinking perhaps the drones would be better. Maybe having both drones and the missiles might be a better combo. These cost 50 each, and I think I'll do that afterwards, but for now, I would like to be able to turn a little bit better. So, two things. You are going more on the outside. Because, of course, having both forward-facing thrusters on both sides and having these type of thrusters both add benefits. And you are going to be put a little bit further out, even if it does look kind of like I've made a demented Christmas tree. Of doom! And then I am tempted to lose one of the missile launchers. Yeah, I really feel like at the moment we are doing enough damage if they actually hit, but I would rather be able to actually turn and move faster. And yes, I really should stop building like this, but it just looks cool. Also stacking up so much. Wow, all of that is connected to one thing. This is not a stable design. If you're looking for a YouTuber who helps you design better things in Reassembly, which I did just forget the name of, it's not me. There. Yeah, if the missiles actually hit the target, they are actually seemingly quite devastating. This one's got shields and everything, so let's just wait. There we go, there's our volley. Whoa, that's some seriously good point defense. Oh, and his lasers. Let's change. Oh, lots of enemies. Oh, go away. Ah, bigger enemies. Nope. Okay, I'm getting out of here very, very quickly. I will say, this does feel like the weakest faction I've played so far in terms of the modded ones. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because a bit of a challenge is always good. Some of them have been very powerful. This one feels like it's more of a challenge. Trying to figure out what works well is actually proving to be really difficult. You. Can the missiles please hit you? That would be lovely. Oh, I see. Holding down my gun is definitely not a good idea there. Those missiles are so bizarre. They look like drones when they're actually acting. You know, I'm not completely convinced by the missiles, I'm really not. Their inability to hit targets quickly, and a lot of them fading out into nothingness because of this, is really concerning. Oop, no, didn't want to enter command mode, I was hoping to lock onto someone. But there we are, so we can increase our ship resource a bit. Perhaps going for the laser might be better, like the, not the Uber cannon. Although we should use that as well. There's actually quite a few things I want to test. Did I ever get around to actually adding the Uber cannon? No, I didn't. So there's the Uber cannon I do want to try out. That's just like a much more powerful version of our current weapons, but it's freaking huge, so I'll try that out later. There's the launcher, which, it's cool, but my god, they're not very good at actually hitting the target. And then we have the drones. The drones actually seem pretty good so far, so out of all the things I've tested, the drones win. Lots of things I need to consider, and we do need a new generator, so where's that going? That could go there, I think, without disrupting things. Okay, well, it'll disrupt those two thrusters, but ignoring that. Let's remove those. Okay, that's so frail. Why do I keep building like this? I just don't know. Okay, there we go. We've got another generator next to our core, because why wouldn't you? And now we're also going to have drones. There we go. Do I want more drones? Kinda do. I kinda do. So how are we going to do that then? How about if I remove you two, put you there? Okay, good. It's literally going there. Good chance these two drones are going to end up in our own ship, but ignoring that little factoid, it should be fine. And do I have enough for another missile? I do. Ooh, but I also have enough for more drones. Missiles and drones at this stage, that's pretty darn cool. Okay, save that. Now, what I think I'm going to do is the drones are going to go on middle mouse, so I have control over what I'm actually firing. I'm kind of stuck in my ally, aren't I? Yep, we are one. There we go, I'm free. Drones! I released thee into the wild. Uh-oh. Bad, scary things. Stop locking on him and lock on him instead. Still getting energy issues. Well, they're saying I am now firing drones, what do you expect? Stop being so sturdy! Look how many missiles have hit you at this stage. Wish I was that sturdy. There we are, finally taking him out. Wow, you have loads of drones. You understand it. Wait, or are those missiles? They could be missiles, actually. Yeah, they're definitely missiles, okay. So where do we go next? There's a station just above us. Okay, let's go for that. Ow. Driving is hard. Release the missiles and drones. Yeah, I am not convinced by the missiles at all. I think you need a lot more than I currently have to really do much. I just don't feel very effective yet. It's just, in a battle, I can't really seem to win anything even slightly bigger than me. Why did I come back here? Come on, just get the station. Thank you. Oh, why are you stuck on that now? Thank you again. I'm just going to keep on firing missiles and drones until it dies and goes away. Yes, we killed it. Okay, good. Lots of pink things trying to kill me. Well, at least it's pretty. Regular plant faction, thank you. Ram by sea. Darn that sea person. Okay, so what do we have? There's the... Okay, with the lasers, the big benefit to that, of course, is it's very easy to hit with a laser. It's instantly hitting the target. There's no having to fire in front of an enemy. There's no trying to figure out where they're going. You just hit the target, and that makes me very happy. So I think we'll do... Ooh... That's not a charge. Oh, it's not even a charge weapon. A long-range, heavy damage sniper laser. I don't think there's anything more I could say. That's lovely. I want this. That's definitely something I'll save up for. Launches huge, slow-moving torpedoes. Okay, I'm never going to hit a target with torpedoes, since that means I don't actually... Wait. Isn't a torpedo not guided? Wait, you can have guided torpedoes, can't you? Wait. Definitions. I don't know these definitions. Just in the other factions, a missile goes after a target, a torpedo is a dumb weapon, it just goes where you fire. different drones. Very slowly regenerating drones, though. I don't know what this is, but okay. Still a lot to check out. Then there's the artillery, which I'm always a big fan of, even though it's very difficult for me to use. I do like it. I don't know what to do next. I really want the laser, but for now I think we should just keep on going with what we're doing. We are at least killing things. It's not like we're doing terribly, honestly. We've died once now. We've killed a lot of ships, including quite large ones. It's just a matter of I don't like these missiles, which is really weird for me to say, because I love missiles. Missiles and me are like bestest friends. If I had to pick a weapon to be friends with, it would probably be a missile, honestly. Ooh, or a flamethrower. Come to think of it, a flamethrower. I'm sorry, missiles, but our relationship's already over before it began. I'm sure it's very sad. Now, against platforms, I can imagine missiles and drones are pretty good. Unless they have ridiculous point defense, of course, which is something does, of course. Oh, drones. Okay, here's a problem with my point defense. The drones that are attacking me have a longer range than both of my point defense types. Yeah. Those drones just single-handedly destroyed me. To be fair, I didn't even realise they were attacking me because of how low damage they are. But very quickly it became apparent I'm dead. We're not doing too well this time round. I've got to be honest, not doing too well. Different types of drone? A frigate deployment dock. Ooh, that's cool. A very powerful drone, only shoots 0.1 second. Sorry, only shoots once every 10 seconds, then it would be, I suppose. I do like it, but I don't think I'll be using it. For now, just increase that. We still need more power, and I know, adding generators here is silly. I don't really care. I just don't care. More drones or more missiles or more point defense. Since the point defense is such has such limits in its range, talking is difficult apparently, I think we're going to need them on the outside, just to make sure they're actually hitting targets. The problem was they were kind of like behind us and here, and so these were kind of responsible for trying to defend me, and they clearly weren't in range, so having them all on the inside like that isn't really the best. I am still going to keep those though, because, well, I am. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. I think it's time to try out that. So, I would have to remove the shield, which isn't what I want to do. Building on the front would be better, and not replacing the whole front section. But maybe that's worth it. Because clearly right now what we've got, at least with my playstyle and my level of skill, isn't working. So, there we are. Ooh, could have two. If we were sneaky, we could actually add two pretty easily by removing some stuff. So this is 100 damage per round, it shoots 10 times per second. That's really, really powerful, so we're definitely going to be keeping that. Let's add the shield there. Because these blocks have such low health, we do need the shield, even though the shield isn't too impressive either. Do that, so we've got a bit of protection on the inside there. That'll do. We're very blocky right now. Very blocky. I do have the drones in slightly higher regard than the missiles. So let's do that. There we are. So we have one more generator now, we have a new weapon, we have even more drones. We're probably going to be slower and more sluggish than ever, but we should hopefully make up for that with our damage. So I don't even like these weapons. Okay, these turrets I hold with no regards at all. I just don't like them at all. I feel like they're definitely not worth their cost. Same for these, at least that's what I've noticed so far. So we're going to remove all that. We're just going to be focusing on this. That frees up some ship resource, and it also makes sure I'm not spending energy shooting that by mistake. Okay, so what do we do with that spare resource? Do we have more drones? Because we could. Do we have more missiles? Because we could. Or do we stock up even more on point defense because drones keep on killing me at the moment? Yeah, let's go with that option. Let's go with the cowardly passive option of just point defense freaking everywhere. So if an enemy gets close, we are going to kill them with lasers, even though these are really weak lasers. Good enough for now. Okay. I missed a couple of the turrets. Oh well. Ooh, okay. Now we have the larger weapon online. Okay, it's got better range on it at least. But can it kill a target? If I miss, no. Oddly enough, it doesn't. The amazing thing there is, it isn't that I missed, it's that I missed every single shot. And yes, okay, it can definitely kill a target pretty well. Let's try and focus on larger targets though. And yep, we are more sluggish than ever. I feel really bad about my gameplay today. Fire everything. Okay, I need to focus one at a time when like swarms like this come about. Once again, we are being killed by drones because they are definitely longer range than our point defense. And I'm just kind of flailing about as they swarm me to death. That's lovely. I'm constantly firing missiles and drones, but their point defense is better than that. And like I said before, as you can see, the drones just aren't being killed because I'm way too far away from them. I'm trying to use the turret now a bit more. No, we're dead again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do at this stage. It's just a matter of I can't figure out how to play this faction yet. I've probably not struggled this much out with any of the factions as I have with this one. It's just I just don't know what to do. I'm going to repeat it about 1,000,000 times. Perhaps a break will be best to get a better perspective on everything. I mean, that turret's pretty good. I mean, the recoil is terrible, which really isn't helping my aim any. And honestly, I don't need any help missing. You know, that was like a ramble of words which made no sense. Actually, it's more like sounds. I see. Oh, why am I doing this? They have cool looking weapons. Him. Okay, let's pray that they, for some reason, have absolutely no point defense. They have a little bit, but not much. Okay, then. Maybe we've got a chance of just staying at range and just spamming the crap out of them with missiles. Ah, stop being hit. We have nowhere enough power. Nowhere near enough. Very constant damage, at least, with the missiles. Feeling a little... If I can kill an agent, I'll feel way better about myself. Don't get in the way, other faction. I'm actually winning this, amazingly. Other faction, what did I just say? Even managed to hit him with the turret. Fantastic. Other faction. Don't make me turn this game around. The missile's having a real tough time hitting the target. Purely because it's spinning. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no! The missiles couldn't hit the sodding core! Oh, that is so upsetting. I probably just overloaded the mic. Oh, that is so evil. What is with these missiles? They really do act like drones. It's amazing. And they do so little damage. I mean, I know they're cheap and you... I'm going to count that as me. It was the other faction who ended up killing them. But still. You know what, other faction? I've just stopped fighting right now. Just kill me already, thank you. Okay, I need to look at this from a different perspective, clearly. I was going to play a little bit more so I could edit this down a bit, but I think I'll just upload this as almost complete raw footage so you can all marvel in my frustrations. I played badly this episode. My lord, I've played badly. Let's have a quick look-see. Explosive damage is only 30. That is actually very low, even shooting twice per second with how few actually hit the target. I'm not happy with those missiles. This does a lot more damage. I think missiles are cool, but this faction doesn't have particularly good missiles. It has missiles, but their AI is awful. Something about their turning is just, they're just not hitting the target. I've never had missiles so drone-like before. The drones themselves, I'm still pretty happy with, honestly, even though they're not doing too well. I think if I spam drones, this faction would do just fine. So I think I need to get is the laser. I need to get the laser because that does decent damage. 50 damage per second, admittedly the range is a bit meh, but at least it's always going to hit the target. And as we've seen, I'm terrible at aiming the cannons. I just can't figure out leading a target. I've never been good at that. So we need the laser, we're going to need several of them, then save up for the sniper laser, and then focus just on... I don't know really, but I think I'm piecing together everything. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to have a bit of a think, and I will come back very soon to figure out exactly what we're going to do with this. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Reassembly is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And look at those missiles miss when that target was moving slowly. Thank you again, and goodbye.